to Dance Saber tutorial number 3. I'm T, your friendly neighborhood Dance Saber instructor, and if you've made it this far, you are officially a Dance Saberist. You've made it past levels 1 and 2, which took you through all of the basics, to not just be playing Beat Saber and kind of trying to move around, to be confidently moving around your space and nailing the blocks while you're at it. So great job! It was really difficult to decide what choreography we would do for level 3 because it needed to be harder than level 2, but at the same time it was getting hard very quickly. So what I've done is I've brought in a move which is quite difficult, but also included a very basic version of it that you can start with and then potentially work your way up to that later if you want to, or if you can nail it, even better. But it gives you that option that if you want to, you can really push the levels to like something really impressive. Okay, number 1 is a rest move. Level 2 ended with a lot of energy, so this gives you like a very short break to catch your breath and also to recenter where you are on the stage. You can walk forwards, you can walk backwards. This is how I do it by default. Okay, that was my default. There's no rules here except for make sure that it looks like you're dancing. So don't just walk back to where you are while hitting the blocks. This is Dance Saber, so make sure that you are walking like dun dun da 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 dun da 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 da, and to the beat. Rule number 1. Rule number 2 is try to dance it. It can be like a sexy walk, dun da 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 dun da da, or a bouncy walk. Just make sure it's to the beat and try to make it look cool. But this is your rest move. Don't worry too much about it. That's move 1, easy, yay! Okay, move number 2. This move is both terrifyingly difficult and very easy depending on which version you do. So, you know, you can obviously start with the easy one, but I wanted to include a difficult one because the point of this collab event is to kind of give people a way to get right up the skill curve up to the advanced stuff. So I am going for the hard stuff straight off the bat. But let's start with the easy version. So this move is easy version. You're going to be standing still and you're just going to, oh, you can see my feet. You're just going to tap to the side and then tap behind. Very same as the cross step, right? But you aren't going to stay on one leg for a long time. So it's like, looky here, oh, what do we have? Right? Change foot, same thing again. And you can do this for the bulk of this block. Just make sure it's in timing. But let's make it more difficult because that's what we like to do. If you want to make that a little bit more difficult, what you're going to do is rather than standing still on your leg, you are going to hop as your back leg kicks. So instead of just this, we're going to go looky here, oh, what do we have? See, so it's exactly the same. You're just hopping. Again, if you struggle to go straight to that, you can hop on the spot first. So you can start by going looky here, oh, what do we have? Just by hopping, that changes the move, makes it a bit more difficult. And then all you're doing is when you hop, just allowing yourself to kind of hop to one side at a time. That's move number 2. This is what that looks like. Well, let me think, what should I do? So many eager young bunnies that I'd like to pursue. So you can just use that move for the rest of this block. Or if you want to make it extra difficult for yourself, after 4 of these, so, you know, left, right, you can change it up a bit. I'm going to start by just showing you what it looks like rather than explaining it. This is what you can try to do. What should I do? So many eager young bunnies that I'd like to pursue. Now even though they're eating out the palm of my hand, there's only one carrot and they all gotta share it. Okay, the main change between the easy version and the hard version, there's 2 things. Thing number 1 is the timing. So we're going to be going to the left with 2 beats, to the right with 2 beats, to the left with 2 beats, to the right with 2 beats, left, right. So you see how it starts with a standard tempo going left and then right, and then it changes directions twice as fast. That's number one, is the timing change. The second thing that changes is the move. So rather than just hopping to one side and then hopping to the other side, you are hopping one way and then you're coming back to the middle and throwing your leg behind, which is why in the most easy version we started by doing this, right? You're basically combining this with the hops to one side. So what it is legs apart, then legs together with your back leg behind, and then the other way. Yeah? You can try to keep it simple by just staying in the same spot, hopping, and then behind, and then hopping, and then behind, hopping, behind, right? But then you actually have to go left and right. So hopping, yeah? This is the advanced. Don't try this if you oh, I swore. This is the advanced stuff. Don't try it unless you've nailed the earlier versions. I'm Australian, okay? It's just like, it's really hard to not swear. Okay, move number 3. This move is physically a bit of a rest, but it is gonna give your coordination a really good test. So what we are going to do is similar to a backwards cross step, except we're actually just going forwards and backwards, but you're going to turn your whole body sideways. So even though you're just stepping forwards and backwards, it's going to look like you are kind of going sideways. You're going to go at a diagonal angle, ideally perpendicular to your camera so that it looks like you're traveling more distance. And you're just going to go back, forwards, and then actually change legs onto that forward foot. Forwards, back, and then change again. It's very resting, you're just kind of walking, but the hard part is getting the timing right, not stepping the wrong number of taps. That's it. That's move number 3. This is what it looks like.
Love you so, hey, that's what you say. You tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. Every girl that I meet, yeah.
Finally, we have move number 4, which isn't really a move. It's just kind of putting more energy into the level 1 version of it. We've got some walls coming, and as you know, in level 1, we just did like a bit of a butt wave. All we're doing is jumping while we do that. Jump, 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 jump. That's it. You can just jump on the spot and just do a little bit, but like it's gonna look great if you can kind of like really rotate your body. And this is literally just put energy into the first version of it. By now you should be really great at avoiding those walls with good timing. Yeah, that's what this looks like.
Girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say.
And that's level 3. You guys are gonna struggle a bit with the second move. Take your time learning it. It is not an easy move by any means. And you have lots of weeks to do this. Don't rush. You guys have been speed running it up until now. You don't need to. Just have fun and good luck, and I'll see you in level 4.
Ah, yes. Well, looky here, ah, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's calling, 'cause at the end of the night it is her I'll be holding. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. Every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run away, baby, before I put my spell on you. You better get away, darling, 'cause everything you heard is true. Your poor little heart will end up alone, 'cause Lord knows I'm a rolling stone. So you better run away, baby. Ah, yeah. Well, let me think, ah, what should I do? So many eager young bunnies that I'd like to pursue. Now even though they're eating out the palm of my hand, there's only one carrot and they all gotta share it. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I